I guess I was bleeding a little bit because there's a little bit of a puddle there where I was standing for a few minutes. Hey, fishing's not easy sometimes. Hey there, and welcome to day 21. It's the last day of May, day 21 of the May Fishing Challenge. I said I had something planned. It wasn't a spot where I thought like, oh, hey, I could catch a ton of fish. It's actually, I am at the spot where I grew up fishing. This is where I fell in love with being on the water and catching fish. It's a hot day. It's close to 90 degrees already. It's right around noon. So the goal today is hopefully I can catch a catfish on the spinning rod. Hopefully I can catch a bluegill or two. Hopefully I can catch a bass or two. That's really what the goal is today. And I do have the spinning rod, and I'll be using that on the bottom. I think I have almost a 1 ounce weight on it. There's a little bit of current in this spot, but basically we're going to get right into it and see what we can do. I know there are some panfish that hang in close here. There we go. Ooh, looky there. That is a long ear sunfish. Or no, red breast. I think that's a red breast. Red breast or long ear. I don't know. Eventually we're probably going to use something like that for bait. Oh, sorry buddy. He's gone. Another little guy. I think we're actually going to switch him over to bait right now. I'm going to take a couple more casts here. It is a little windy today, so again, on this particular rod with really light weight, and this is a 1/64 ounce jig head with a little, what's this called? It's from Mule Fishing. Now I'm fishing downwind, so that's good. The wind switched on me, it seems like, so I can fish this one other spot that I'm trying to get to real close. Caught those two real fast, and I've had pretty much nothing since. Horsefly, that's what this is called, horsefly. Okay, we're going to switch over to bass fishing. Probably smallmouth, but there are largemouth in this area too. We're just going to use the TRD crawl, mainly because it's already on here. I'll switch over to something else if I need to. I don't know if you can see, probably can. There's a log right here in the water in front of me, so I do have to be careful of that. This is a sandbar that flows out here, so it's sort of deep on the right side, somewhat deep on the left, and then really deep, probably 30 feet out. Okay. The bluegill is trying to get away from something. So it seems to me that usually when I'm using larger bait, that they pull a little bit when you first throw them out, and then they wait, and they just sort of, they're sort of pinned in place. They don't really struggle much. They just sort of lay there until something shows up, and then they'll start kicking again. It's always a little bit of a challenge. So, well, do I keep fishing? Maybe I'll fish over on this other side for now. Okay, well, I don't seem to be into the Ned. Part of me says, well, I know this is how I grew up fishing. I don't know, it's my attention span shorter or whatever, to sit here and just wait on a fish to decide to bite. I'd much rather be actively fishing these days. At the same point, that's a big bait, and probably whatever takes it will be pretty fun to catch. Tell you what, on a 90-degree day, the breeze feels nice, but it really makes it tough to fish finesse stuff. With the current moving the way it is, I'm just sort of really, oh, there we go. Oh, he got off. Dadgummit. I just sort of slow rolling the swim bait, and we had the first one. That was a smallmouth, little guy, nothing big. Switch back to night crawlers on the deep rod. Ooh, there's something. I missed him. Dadgummit. Oh, jeez, there's something else already. Like I barely think that thing had time to settle down. Okay, maybe I just need to sit down and focus on catching a catfish, and then I'll focus on catching a bass. Maybe it's the old, try to focus on too many things. Nothing really gets done right. Missed him again. Obviously my timing is way off. Now, growing up fishing down here, it was pretty much all bait. Maybe would have thrown a little Mr. Twister or Rapala, Shad Rap. Never would have thrown anything like this. And honestly, as far as I can tell, man, these are some wicked hits. It's like no warning. It's just boom. I got something, but it's small. It might be a little catfish. Stay on, stay on. It might be a little catfish. It's a little catfish. Okay, well, we got the catfish. He's not a big one. Actually, I'm so used to the finesse stuff, I was going to take him all the way around, but okay, so one little catfish. Now we can focus on another species for the month. Now, in my mind, now I'll just focus on, I gotta catch the bass. It's not about numbers, it's about catching all the species I wanted to catch today. I've got like another 45 minutes. I was planning on fishing down here. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'm not a big crankbait fisherman in general, so I didn't have a lot packed. So the decision I had to make was go large or go small. I decided to go with the smaller Great Hunting GH46. Hopefully it does the trick. Oh. Like I said, I don't know if that was bottom or if that was there we go. That may not be a smallie though. That's a hybrid striper or a white bass. Where's the net? Where's the net? Okay, I didn't say what kind of bass, did I? I didn't say smallmouth. I just said bass. I just said bass, so oh, this guy was not getting off. Ooh, come here. Oh man, at least he's a small fish. Damn you, come here. Yeah, you got me bleeding now. Not sure who got the worst out of that one, but okay. Put that guy back. I'm pretty sure that could be a hybrid striper with the broken lines there. I'm not sure. There's a time in my life where probably would have been no doubt whether that was a white bass or a hybrid striper. Ooh, look at it. We're getting towards the end of that one. This thing casts a mile, both the rod and the lure. I was really hoping I'd get into a handful of those bass. I'd still really like to get a smallie. Okay, there we go. There's the smallie. There's the smallie. Oh, you guys are determined for me to get the worst of all this. I tell you what, these hooks penetrate. These hooks really penetrate. Okay, Ohio River smallie. I don't think I mentioned that. I'm fishing the Ohio River. That's where I grew up. I'm down in West Virginia today. I got about another 15 minutes. There we go. Got something. What did we get there? It's running like a smallie. Running like a smallie. Oop. Okay, he got off. He got off and he took off. Oh, no, no, no. No, come on. Now this is like, what is this, a $15 lure? I really don't want to lose it. So guess what? We're getting in. Oh. Whew. You know, it kind of feels nice on this cold day, or on this hot day. The water's a little cold, but really wasn't the intent to get in the water today. There we go. Didn't have anything on specifically for that. Ow, 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 ow. Typically we walk down around the other way. Okay, I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna fish until my feet dry off. That's gonna be it. And you know what? My foot's bleeding too. This has just been a heck of a day. I knew I stepped on something when I was in the water. Maybe a few more casts, because I didn't catch anything up this way, and I feel like there should be some up here. Because I got more debris coming too. There we go. Look at that, best smallie of the day. Where's the net? Where's the net? I mean, he's not big, but he's the best one of the day. There we go, another smallie. Sort of small, but man, is he pretty. He put up a fun fight. There you go, buddy. Okay, I think with that, we're gonna call it a day. I think that's 7 fish, which is real close to what I caught on average. You know, for anybody who might have been thinking, oh, he's gonna do something to catch a ton of fish and change the numbers at the end of the trip. No, I just really wanted to come back and do what, pretty close to what got me started. I fish a different style of fishing now, but this is where it all started, and honestly, I caught most of the fish that I normally would have caught here, short of a carp. You know, the stuff that we always caught were catfish, bluegill, smallmouth bass, and hybrid stripers. And so that might have been a white bass, but it was small. With that, I'll put the total and the grand total. This is it. This is the end of the May Fishing Challenge. For those of you who have watched pretty much all of it, I really appreciate it. Some of you guys have been with it from the beginning and have commented on almost every video. It's helped me along. The fishing isn't the hard part. It's been getting the videos done. I'll do a wrap-up video, talk about who won. Till next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the water.